Hey guys, so this is our pregnancy update for week 32. It was a pretty eventful week. I am up 21 pounds since the beginning of pregnancy. We had an ultrasound, our second out of 3. She is 4 pounds 11 ounces, which they told me is typical, average, good. I feel like it's kind of big. Still have 8 weeks to go. That's a lot. I don't know. But anyways, so she's good. They did all the measurements and checkups and everything looks fine. She also has a full head of hair, so I'm dying to know what color it is. Like, is it going to be blonde like Sean, red like my mom, brown like me? Pretty cool. I am very uncomfortable and pretty much hungry all the time. Particularly at night, which is weird because I'm normally not hungry at night. I'm usually very much like an eat early on in the day type of person, and then as the day progresses I just kind of eat less and less. That's just usually how I am. But as pregnancy is progressing, I'm just hungry and tired all the time. I am a little bit uncomfortable because I'm getting bigger and it's harder to bend over or bend down or do anything. I just kind of feel awkward. Still having hip pain. I've noticed it's more in my right hip. So I think I'm going to go back to the chiropractor one more time before I go into labor, hopefully, just to kind of straighten things out and make it a little bit, hopefully, easier, nicer. I am having horrible indigestion, so I'm going to ask my OB. I have an appointment in a couple days during week 33. So I'm going to ask my OB what I should do because I haven't really been taking much. I've been taking Tums for the indigestion, but I haven't been taking anything for the hip pain, the indigestion, and the nasal congestion and runny nose. And it's just because I'm trying not to take medicine. But those 3 things are really bothering me, so I don't know if there are things that I really could. Could I just take acetaminophen? But is it okay to take it every night before I go to bed so my hips don't hurt when I sleep? Or is that too much, And is there an allergy or nasal congestion medicine that I could be on? So I just want to check and see, because it is the 3rd trimester. We are nearing the end, and these things are still problematic, and they are getting worse. So I just want to know what I'm supposed to do, if I can do anything to try to ease those symptoms. I did have another panic attack. I'm actually getting pretty decent at dealing with them. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I suppose it is. I mean, they come in all forms. Some are certainly more dramatic and difficult to handle than others. So I do feel like the ones that I have been having and just the feelings of anxiety and panic have been a little less crazy than ones that I've previously experienced. I do believe a part of it is just I am calming myself because I'm pregnant and I don't want to harm her or stress her out. So I have a little more control, I think, than I realize, or than I ever knew I had. So I think that that's playing a role. But they are affecting me. My panic attacks as a pregnant person are different than they were before I was pregnant. So they're a little less crazy. But also it's summer vacation, so I'm not working right now. And I know that I'm going back to work for probably about a month before I have her. And then I have off for a bit, So it's not super stressful. I believe a good amount of my stress is associated with work and my job. So having time off, even though it's going to be for a baby, so it's not going to be I'm going to be on a cruise or something, it's still obviously a welcome relief from work stress. Oh, so the indigestion, I've had a couple times. I had once I took a nap and I woke up because I couldn't breathe and I had to take a huge breath in, and I was coughing because I must have, and I'm sure if I took a nap, I must have eaten in a reasonable amount of time, too close to when I laid down. And so when I woke up, I must have burped and had indigestion that blocked my throat and my airway. And so I woke up and I just started coughing so that I could breathe, and it scared the crap out of me. My goodness. I've heard Zantac is helpful, so I'm going to check with the OB and see, because I do need to do something. Because I know they're well, don't eat, these foods, and don't eat close to when you go to bed, but I'm always tired, so sometimes I'll just lay down and take a nap. And it doesn't seem to matter. Like, I do think if I eat super close to when I go to bed, it's a problem. But I mean, I can't not eat for like 3 hours before I go to bed. That's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Oh, I have a funny astrology story. So I dyed my hair, obviously, because I wanted like a rose gold, peachy pink type color. I'll leave a link below. I don't know if that video will be up yet, but if it is, I'll leave a link below for, I did it myself. But anyways, I went to Sally Beauty Supply, and the woman goes, "When are you due?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm due for this baby girl September 23rd. And she goes, "Oh, a Virgo. What are you?" So I'm like, "Oh, Pisces." So she goes, "Oh, that's great. You guys are going to get along. I mean, teenage years are going to be a little tough, but you'll be good, you know?" So I was like, all right, cool. Like, fine. You know, I'm not huge into astrology, but I know it a little bit, you know? So she goes, "How about the father, your husband, the father?" So I'm like, "Oh, May 13th. I didn't know like his astrological sign offhand." So she goes, "Oh, Taurus. Okay, so your total is," and I'm like, what? So apparently, I guess astrology-wise, we are not a good match. And it's true, we are very different. Like, Sean and I are very different from each other. But I do think it was really funny that she, like, had no comment once I told her Sean's sign. She just, "Here's your total. I'm not going to say anything else." So I just, that was entertaining. I thought that was funny. Anyways, should have come home and been like, "I'm sorry, I guess we shouldn't have started a family. This was a, you know, bad idea. Taurus, Pisces, bad idea. Sorry." It was nice being with you for 11 and a half years. We're gonna have to part ways now. Anyways, oh, so belly shot. Yeah. So that was great, great feedback, Sean. That he's just like, "Yeah, it doesn't look comfortable anymore, you know? Like, you know, I guess you just hit a point in pregnancy where you're just like, you're big and you're uncomfortable and there's no, you know, hiding it. There's no, you know, like, it's just, it is what it is, and you can't bend over or anything." So I've definitely hit that point, or the beginning of that point, because I have 8 weeks left. Yeah, so it's apparently obvious to everyone that I'm uncomfortable, so that's great. Having Braxton-Hicks contractions as well, they're not bothersome, they're just a little odd and uncomfortable, but they're not like painful or crazy, so so I know what they feel like now, so I know, I anticipate that regular contractions will be quite different. But these now, at least I can say I have experienced and I know what they're like, and they're not painful, they're just weird and uncomfortable, and like you feel your belly like tighten. But anywho, okay guys, so thank you so much for continuing to stay with me on this journey. I'm going to insert a couple of pictures. I do have a picture of the ultrasound, so I will insert that. And I also have, this is weird, but I have really crappy nails normally, but obviously I'm taking prenatal vitamins, and they grew like really long and they looked really nice for like a week until I cut them, because I was like, I cannot have long nails. Like, I can't type, I can't do anything. I'm not one of those people that can function with them. So I cut them. But I wanted to show a picture just to prove that it did happen. I did have nice nails for like a week. Anyways, thank you guys so much.